Please be seated. Good evening, and welcome to our 30th biannual Mackinac Republican Leadership Conference. A lot has gone into this evening and this weekend, and I'd like to offer a few special thank yous if I can. First, to my co-chair, Sharon Wise. Sharon, thank you. Our executive team at the State Party office, led by Kim Jorns, our executive director. But most importantly, to my dear wife, Nancy, for giving me the opportunity and the support to do this today. Thank you. This weekend holds a special place for all of us, being that it's our 60th year of this conference. We have terrific co-chairs, and I'd like to recognize them for this conference. David Nicholson, Ronna Romney McDaniel, Linda Lee Tarver, Sean Cotton, and David Wilkinson. Please join me in acknowledging them. This year's theme is Michigan Leading the Nation. And it's a concept that I know you agree extends well beyond just this conference today, but what Michigan is showing the entire nation. This conference will show how far we've come in such a short span of time under our great leadership of the country's greatest governor, Rick Snyder. Under the leadership of our governor and our Republican-led legislature, Michigan has added more than 184,000 jobs in just a short few years, leading us out of Michigan's lost decade. Payrolls are higher than they've ever been in 5 years. This past year alone, we've added more than 14,000 manufacturing jobs. Personal income grew by 3.4%, and we're now the fourth in the nation in new capital investment projects. The governor and the legislature have passed a budget early now 3 years in a row, and have eliminated nearly a $2 billion deficit. Our business tax climate is now the 7th in the nation, a dramatic difference from our previous ranking of 49th out of 50. These are amazing accomplishments, and every one of us, those in this room and beyond, have played a major role in making that happen. Our conference theme, Michigan Leading the Nation, would have been unimaginable just a few short years ago. But thanks to the Republican reforms, Michigan is the comeback state in the nation. Republican policies are working here in Michigan as we show the nation the way. Our distinguished keynote speakers who have found their way to our state to share with us their experience, but even more so, are anxious to hear from us what is working in Michigan. Earlier this evening, we heard from our very own governor, the 48th governor of Michigan, Rick Snyder. Soon, this evening, we'll hear from the Republican National Committee Chairman and my good friend, Reince Priebus. And a visiting senator from the great state of South Dakota, John Thune, is with us as well and will address us later this evening. And it keeps getting better. Tomorrow, we will hear from former Deputy Chief of Staff and advisor to George W. Bush, Karl Rove. Joining us also, Scott Walker, the governor of Wisconsin. And tomorrow evening, the governor of Louisiana, Bobby Jindal, and Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky. This would not have been possible had it not been for the results here in Michigan to attract such national leaders. On Sunday, we'll hear from our own Lieutenant Governor, Brian Calley, as he helps drive Michigan forward with our governor. We have built into this conference a special segment on technology led by the Republican Governors Association, where we will have the opportunity to share with all of our attendants the latest technologies being used in elections across the country. No matter where you go, Republican leadership is moving our country forward. The discussion over the next several days will cover a wide variety of topics that affect all of us. But one thing is clear, that Michigan is the comeback state in our country. I want to thank all those at our state committee, all of our vice chairs, our national committee man and national committee woman for the great leadership we have in our state as we support the wonderful reforms of Governor Snyder and our Republican-led legislature. Thank you very much.